Doctor Strange, master of the mystic arts. Nothing can halt Voltorg to thwart. Doctor Strange's rescue of Victoria Bentley, Yandroth Scientist Supreme, has unleashed his ultimate weapon, Voltorg. At my command, Voltorg, destroy the Earthling. Atomic electrodes to blast its victims. By the eternal Vishanti, only the most potent of spells can save me from Yandroth's deadly robot. Stan Lee triggers off this triple threat thriller. Told by Jim Lawrence, drawn by George Tusker, plotted and inked by Dan Adkins, voice creations by Artie Simic. Pall of darkness, grave-like gloom, enshroud this thing which seeks my doom. What incredible necromancy is this? Stranger's spell has blanked out its scanner circuits. Heedless of its maker's command, the automaton blunders forward, and as power arcs from its electrodes, no! Halt, Voltorg! Proceed no farther until Yandroth's array of scientific apparatus is fused into a blazing inferno of molten metal. The flames spread. In moments, Yandroth's whole laboratory will be reduced to radioactive embers, from which baneful radiation the all-seeing eye of Agamotto protects me. Your circuits are clear, Voltorg. Attack and destroy him. By the omnipotent Oshtor! That atomic bolt missed me by inches. But the next bolt you shall not escape, accursed magician. Your master must leave, Voltorg, but proceed as programmed. Strike now. The Earthling is at your mercy. Thanks be to the lore of the Ancient One. The invisible shield of everlasting enchantment absorbed most of the blast. I am merely stunned, but again I hear, Voltorg! By the shades of the Seraphim, I rolled clear by the barest fraction of a microsecond. Luckily, the time lag of the robot's cybernetic feedback gives me an instant's respite. And Yandroth uses that moment to flee. Must halt him with a mystic bolt before, by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, Voltor is upon me again, with his atomic electrodes poised to fire. And in the next bewildering moment, the frightful automaton blasts not one, but a veritable succession of Doctor Strangers. Images all of vaporous mist, as my real self flits from its spirit-spawned likenesses with the speed of sorcery. Safe for a time from the rampaging robot, Doctor Strange sights his fleeing foe. Hear me, Yandroth, flight is useless. No longer may you call yourself Scientist Supreme. Your utter defeat draws nearer with each fleeting heartbeat. Not so, Mystic. I have activated my time warp to slow your reactions and give me ample margin for escape. Let the dog perish in the ruins of my subterranean stronghold. For, with Voltor out of control, Holocaust is certain. But I shall be gone to other worlds, worlds where I still rule supreme. If I can but snatch the Earth female and reach the teleportation tubes in time. The moment arrives, O favored one, when you shall accompany me to my imperial capital, there to become my queen consort in my supreme rule over worlds without end. Never. You are repulsive to me, Yandroth. Come, you little fool. Do you imagine that I will leave such matters to your free choice? You are mine, whether you wish to be or not. No, please. We are of different worlds. Doctor Strange. Aye, but hope not that the sorcerer comes to tear you from my arms. This time he blunders into certain death. Think again, Yandroth. I have nullified your time warp with the chanted charm of the demons beyond dimension, and once again my reflexes are fast enough to deal with you, as you deserve. Say you so, Mystic? We shall see if they are fast enough to escape the hair-trigger blast of this Q-ray pistol. Dr. Strange, look out! Oh no, again you fail, Yondreth, as I distort your aim with the mystic gesture of the almost seen. A curse on your trickery, Earthling. Yet your magic arts shall not save the girl from my clutches, nor yourself from destruction. Look behind you, Mystic, at the shape of doom. That clanking tread, it can only be Voltog. By the flickering flames of the Faultine, the monstrous automaton has tracked me step by step. And again, the mage's horrified gaze is dazzled by the lurid deathlight of Voltog's atomic lightning. Until, a split second later, up wondrous cloak, at the speed of thought, I see now there is no escape from this ravening titan. For as Yandroth has boasted, it is programmed to obliterate me. My only hope is to destroy him, or be myself destroyed. Then, as the mystic master swoops and swerves to elude Voltog's searing power blasts, the robot is vulnerable at one point only. If I can but gain an opening, an instant to concentrate. Now, with the full powers at my command, a fiery beam of occult force, straight at the robot's videoceptors, may the Vishanti be praised. Its vision circuits are blasted beyond repair, like some blinded, blundering behemoth. The sightless automaton reels back, its shattered visage dripping white, not molten metal. And the next instant, Voltog lunges forward, his nuclear-powered circuits whirring out of control, his arms flailing aimlessly, bearing straight toward me with a speed beyond belief. But he does not see me. He merely thrashes about, striking out in his blindness. Yet how much longer can he exist after the awesome damage wrought by my mystic spell? Then, even as Dr. Strange voices his query, the rampaging robot collapses with an agonizing clamor. So ends Voltor. Of that once terrifying creation of Yandroth's twisted genius, all that now remains is tangled wreckage. Next, to find Yandroth himself, and Victoria Bentley, meanwhile, in his teleportation room, the alien performs the countdown for instant transmission of himself and his intended consort to a far distant world. 10, 9, 8. Vishanti, grant that I have in time. Already they are in the teleportation tubes Yandroth spoke of, but where are the controls? Ah, that panel just ahead. On it are written symbols for a vast range of galactic destinations. I must pray that I am not too late to alter their goal, so that it becomes the Earth itself. But even as Dr. Strange shifts the dial setting, Yandroth reaches the end of his countdown. 2, 1, 0. The following moment, their figures fade and vanish. But to the Earth or elsewhere? I must restart the controls and follow. The teleport tube descends. If I have deciphered the control settings correctly, my molecular form will soon be transmitted, wherever they have gone. And, moments later, as the Mystic Master completes the countdown, his bodily form is hurled like a beam of light through the spinning cosmos of space and time to Stonehenge, that very spot on Earth where my aged mentor breathed his last. Aye, by the rings of Ragador, that gigantic glowing face, can it be the venerated Ancient One who was imprisoned within these very stones? Speak, Master, do you truly live again, or are you but some evil phantasm conjured up to wreak my doom? Nextish, the awesome answer.
Next issue. Strange Tales number 167.